When it comes to trash, we usually think in terms of what can be recycled and what can't. But there is a growing movement across the tri-state to think beyond just separating paper and plastic from the rest of your household waste. As reporter Pat LaFleur tells us, some local companies want to keep your banana peels and apple cores out of the landfill too.
When Ben Bessler graduated from NKU with a degree in accounting, he didn't imagine one day he'd be shoveling dirt and food scraps.
My wife and I were trying to compost in Park Hills, and we realized that it was kind of inconvenient to take our food outside to the compost bin every day and then at the end of the week take it out to the garden.
With his wife, brother, and family friend, Bessler founded Local Compost in 2018. Their mission? Reduce the amount of food waste going into landfills every year. Each week they provide customers a bucket and a compostable liner, and they'll come pick it up.
Maybe there's a convenient way that we can get people composting and make it easy and affordable.
According to the EPA, more than 20% of the solid waste collected across the U.S. cities is discarded food. Megan Clear is a board member with Keep Covington Beautiful. She said that even though it's organic matter, food doesn't decompose as nature intended when it ends up in a landfill.
It's not going to release those nutrients and basically turn back into dirt like it should naturally. And it could, cause the soil and water to be a little bit more acidic. It can release methane gas and carbon dioxide, which are both greenhouse gases.
For Covington urban gardener and farmer Brian Gessling, compost is what makes Redden's community garden on Scott Boulevard possible. He said the challenge in making composting go mainstream is space.
You're going to create a whole lot of soil, so where you put that, and that's where community gardens can come in, or farms. I think a lot of people, they're worried, even if they have a backyard or outdoor space, that maybe animals or the smell would be so horrible, and that's what I think kind of prevented a lot of people from adopting it.
Ultimately, Bessler hopes his business can make it more convenient to put our food waste to better use.
Food comes from the farms, it goes to the people, the waste goes back to the farms, and then in turn replenishes the food, and it's a big circle.
Reporting from Covington, Pat LaFleur, WCPO 9 News.
Local Compost is just one of several local companies that will come collect your food waste and turn it into soil. Find resources for composting and more info on food waste collection right now on our website, WCPO.com.